Sam. So today I'm going to be doing a drugstore get ready with me. I got a bunch of new products, like makeup products from Walmart. And so I thought that we would just like film a get ready with me. I have a really great nude drugstore lip combo for you guys. We're trying out a new primer, a new setting spray, new eyeshadow palette, new blush, new highlighter, new bronzer. I'm trying out a bunch of new things. So I hope that you guys enjoy and find it helpful. I'm gonna link everything down in the description box for you guys. So if there's something that you see here, my dog is outside and she's barking. If there's something that you see here that you wanna give it a go, then I got it all from Walmart. So I will link it all down in the description box. You can either do a pickup order. A lot of this stuff I actually did a pickup order, or you can just order online and they'll ship it to you. Super easy. I hope that you guys find this helpful and enjoy. And then at the end, I kind of share like one of my favorite products with you guys. You guys have an idea of like what I really liked and what I'll be using again. Let's go ahead and get started. Follow me on Instagram. It's at Sam Schuerman, SAMSCHUERMAN. And let's go ahead and try out all of this makeup. Okay guys, so I'm gonna pin up my hair. I am very pale at the moment. This one is not drugstore. This you can get from Amazon. That's when I usually get it, but it's the Dermatology Universal Tinted Moisturizer SPF 46. I think it's like 25 bucks. I do mix a little bit of the DeBronzi sunshine drops into it. I just do like a squirt like this. I just put this all over my face after I do all of my skincare. And I do this every single day. So the sunscreen is SPF 46. I bring it all the way down my neck. And then, I don't know what it is, but like mixing the sunshine drops with it, it just like gives you like this really pretty like glow. And then I'm just gonna wipe off my lip gloss. That's better. So the first thing we're gonna try is the Illuminating Coconut Primer. This is by Lottie London. It has these like really pretty like little glowy bits inside of it, like kind of luminescent like pearl. It looks like it's gonna be really pretty. So I'm just gonna get a little bit. It just comes out like a little squeezy. So I think I'll just do like that much and we're just gonna pop that on. Oh yeah, that's giving like a really pretty little glow. Has a nice like subtle coconut scent. Doesn't look too sparkly. There's just like a pretty glow to it. I saw my sister using it on Instagram stories or talking about it, or I don't know, and then I talked to her about it and she said it was amazing. It's the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. I got the color 4.5 or 4 to 5. Hopefully it's the right color for me. I'm like really pale at the moment, so I got it when I was tanner, but then all of my tanner came off, so we'll just see. How am I gonna... It's a little dropper. I'm just gonna like drop it onto, oh, hold on. Oh, it's a bit of a mess when it comes out. That's annoying, like nothing comes out. Oh, there we go. Now I've gotten way too much. Okay, well, we'll just give it a go. So let's hope that it's a good color for me. And let's hope that it's also a good coverage. Because it says it's a tinted serum. So I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do one side with my sponge just to see, because that's really not giving me much coverage at all. Like that's really sheer. Yeah, that is very, very sheer. I don't know if this is gonna be the one for me, guys. It's literally like a tinted moisturizer. Okay, so that's with the sponge. And then I'm just gonna do this side with my fingers and then we'll see what's better. I will say it feels amazing. It feels like you're just applying a serum to your face. Like it doesn't feel like a foundation at all. I honestly feel like they look exactly the same, so I'd rather just do it with a sponge. Let's just see if we can build it up. Maybe we might just do like a really natural look today, because it's definitely more of a natural looking makeup for sure. It's definitely not full coverage. If you just want like a little bit of a tint when you're taking the kids to school or you're going to the beach or the pool and you just like need a little something, then that's good. I will say like a lot of product gets a bit messy. So it's giving me a very, very sheer coverage, like not a whole lot, but definitely some. Like it's evening out my skin tone for sure. But I wouldn't say if you have any like breakouts. It does have a pretty glow to it. Like it looks very skin-like. The color is actually really good for me at the moment. And that would definitely not be an everyday foundation for me. It would definitely be more of a like very, very lightweight minimal makeup. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the e.l.f. Oh my god, what is happening to me right now? It was up my nose. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. And I'm just gonna do just a little bit. I've got some real dark circles happening for me right now. And we're just gonna do a very, very like natural, quick makeup look today, seeing as this is such a very lightweight natural coverage. I do have a new highlighter. This is from Wet n Wild. It's the Fantasy Makers Wet n Wild collection in the color Seeing Rainbows. Isn't that pretty? So I'm just gonna take my brush. I always like to do my highlighter before. Oh, that's so cute. It's like a really subtle kind of pinky color. That actually might be more of a blush topper. It might be a little bit too pinky for a highlight, actually. It's pretty pink. I feel like it's more of a blush topper. Then we're gonna take the Maybelline City Bronzer in the color 300. Again, I saw my sister talking about this on her Instagram stories, so I thought I'd give it a go. I'm really pale right now, so it might be really, really dark. Oh dear. A little dark for me at the moment. I feel like this color is going to be perfect for me when I have my regular foundation color and like tan though, because it's actually really pretty. It's matte. There's no shimmer whatsoever. You do need to be quite careful with it because it's very, very pigmented. So I'm just going to kind of carve out my jawline a little bit, and then I like to do the sides of my nose. Do you see those dark circles? What the heck? Okay, that color is really pretty. It's not too warm, but it's also like warm enough. And then I just like to do a little bit right here with a tiny brush just to make my nose look like it's a little bit more buttony. Next, I'm going to try a new blush. This is the FM Wet n Wild, or Fantasy Makers Wet n Wild blush in the color Lost in the Crowd. And it's kind of like a peachy tone. So we're just gonna pop that on the cheeks. Oh wow, that is pigmented. For powder, I'm just going to use the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. Usually when I do like a more natural look, I don't like use a powder puff or anything. I literally just get my brush and I just like very, very softly. Wow, that smells really strong. I'm just going to kind of like soften up this cheek because that bronzer was a little intense there. Okay, well, everything is set. I've been loving this lip combo at the moment. It's the L'Oreal Age Perfect Anti-Feathering Lip Liner in Nude Pink. This is amazing, you guys, if your lips tend to feather. Once it's on, it does not budge. Then I'm going to take some of the Lottie London Sweet Lips. This is a lip balm. It kind of reminds me of the Laneige. Actually really similar to the Laneige. This light is literally beaming in here. It's like a really white overcast day today. Okay, so that's really nice and hydrating. Feels really good on the lips. I feel like it's like a super dupe for the Laneige, but it doesn't have a scent. Sad, but that's okay. I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Peach Please lipstick. This is so pretty. I love this color. It's like a really pretty pinky nude. Great formula too, really shiny. It's like so comfortable on the lips. Isn't that so pretty? It's such a good combo. This is the Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers lip gloss in Cottonmouth. And it's like this really sparkly color. Do you guys see that? Isn't that so pretty? I love it. So I wore it yesterday, and when the rest of your stuff wears off, it's really cool because the sparkles somehow still stay on, and then you still have like this illumination like sparkle on your lip even after your stuff is already worn off. So it's actually really pretty, and it didn't dry my lips out at all, but it makes your lips look so sparkly and pretty. So I really like that, and it's so cheap. I'm just gonna bake real quick just to give me a little bit of a carve. Even though this foundation is like super lightweight, I feel like actually with that powder it's kind of like come come together quite nicely now. I absolutely love this brow pencil. I've been using it for a while now. I've bought numerous ones. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in the color dark blonde. It's like seriously such a good brow pencil. I highly recommend it if you guys are looking for a good eye pencil. I actually like to use a pencil first and then I use a brow pen, and it is like my favorite little combo. So I do the tail end first. Then I get the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen in Ash Brown, and I just add, oh, I messed up. I just add little brow strokes so that it looks like I actually have brows. Oh my god. Why is it when I try to like do stuff on camera, I can never do it right? It's like whenever I'm not filming, I literally do my makeup so good. And then whenever I'm like filming, it's like taking a test, you know? It's like the pressure of like trying to do it perfectly jacks you all up. Like you're an excellent driver until someone gets in the car with you, and then you're like not very good. That's always what happens. Like I feel like I'm a really good driver until Jay's like driving with me, and then it's like because I'm like, oh, I hope he doesn't think I'm a bad driver, I like literally mess up, and then I'm like not a good driver. I don't know why. I'm like really bad under pressure. I'm like really good when I'm just like chilling, but when I'm like under pressure, then I like totally mess up. I'm not happy about this. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to eyes. So I have this little palette from Carter Beauty. Never heard of the brand before, but it looked so pretty and it was really affordable. And it's got some like really gorgeous colors, like very just like natural, everyday, like neutral colors. Right here, which is called Milkshake. And because we're doing like a super natural look, I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. I'm just gonna carve out my lid or my crease just so that it doesn't look like my eyes are super hooded, because when I don't put anything there, then they kind of just disappear. So that color is actually really perfect. It like goes in really nicely with the bronze and the blush color. I'm also gonna take a little bit of that color underneath just to add a little bit of color here. And then I'm gonna take this color Brownie right here, and I'm just gonna very softly just kind of deepen, but with like, it's like a cat eye, but like not super dark. Since we're going for like more of a natural look, it's just to kind of like darken this little base without making like an actual super strong cat eye. It just kind of helps to make my eyes look less hooded. There's this really pretty color here called Wham. I'm just gonna pop that on the lid very lightly, not too much, just to add a little bit of some shimmer. Okay, I am with a little small brush just gonna go in with this creamy color right here. It's called Sherbert. It's just like a matte cream, and I'm just gonna very, very gently just highlight just underneath the brow bone, just to kind of give me a little bit of like definition right there. And then I think with Fizz, I'm gonna pop that color right into my inner corner. I like those matte shades. The matte shades are really, really good. I mean, the shimmer shades are nice too, but they're like the perfect like natural, like neutral eye palette. That's a little pinky. Schneigers. Let's try this FM one, the Wet n Wild. This is also gonna be pinky though, isn't it? A little bit lighter though. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Noir Balm. And I'm not even gonna use a primer. When I'm just trying to be quick and just throw some makeup on. Obviously this is taking a lot longer because I'm doing a tutorial or a video, but when I'm doing it quick, then I just like try to do as little steps as possible. Wow, that mascara is amazing. With without a primer. Look at that mascara. It's looking great. Okay, that mascara is really good. Okay, so I'm just gonna brush off my bake, and then with a Real Techniques brush, I have another blush that I'm gonna use. This is the Lottie London Haze blush. It's like a really pretty, like, kind of ombre pinky peach. And I'm just gonna top that in the very highest point of my cheeks. Oh, wow. That is so pretty. And then I like to do it on my temples, just like this, my nose. And then I'm just gonna go back in with that highlighter, and I'm just gonna kind of use that as like a blush topper. Oh wow, that's so pretty. If you kind of use it as like a blush topper, like slash highlighter, then it like really like beams up the cheeks. Oh gosh, look how pretty that is. Do you guys see that? That's so cute. This is the Lottie London Illuminating Setting Spray. So I'm gonna shake it up really, really well and hope that I don't look like a sparkly disco ball. Wow, it smells really nice. Like kind of fruity. I feel like the Coty powder like made my face look really, really matte. So I'm hoping that this will just kind of bring a little bit of like glow and life back into me. I kind of wish I never put that powder on. A little heavier than I wanted to use. I didn't have any drugstore powders that I could find easily. Oh wow, yeah, that's definitely illuminated. So if you're not wanting like a glow, don't use that, but it is actually really pretty. I'm actually gonna spray a little bit more on my chest because it does put down like a really pretty like gold kind of like illumination, like a really pretty glow. I'm really happy that I used it after that Coty, because that Coty powder literally was like so mattifying that I was like feeling a little bit dead. And now that's just given me all the glow back. It's weird because it's not like sparkly, but you can definitely see that there's like a glow that it puts on the skin, but it's definitely like a golden glow for sure. But that's really like livened up my life. Okay, so there is the finished look. I'm so sorry, it's like, I don't even have my light on and it's just like white clouds out there. This is the NYX Cool Ash Brown Thick It Stick It Thickening Brow Mascara. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of this. And I'm just gonna brush up my brows. This is way thicker than this one. What have I done wrong here? Okay guys, so there is the finished look. I actually think that once I added that illuminating spray, it looks, oh yeah, you can see it. Okay, so it's like it's pretty golden, but it glistens you up. So I don't know if I would use this as an everyday because I'm so naturally oily, but I think I would definitely use it on my chest because it gives you a gorgeous glow on the chest, like really pretty. This would be really pretty on the legs, on the shoulders. And then if you do use like a really like mattifying powder and you're just like, whoops, that was a mistake, you could definitely use this to add a little bit of glow back into the skin. Now the sun's coming out. What is happening here? Because it's definitely added like life back into my skin. I was looking way too matte before. So let me go and like curl my hair and like get myself all put together, and then I'll come back when I'm fully dressed and my hair's curled. Okay guys, so there is the finished look with my hair done. I feel like once the hair is done, everything looks better. It's like all pulled together, except for this piece of hair that's like flying around. What's going on here? Where is it? So the skin is actually looking really pretty, like a very natural. It looks really nice. Like even though you can definitely see some like acne scars coming through over here. I don't really have any on this side. It's mainly just over here that you can see. Like it's definitely not a full coverage, but I do actually think like, considering how lightweight it looked when I first applied it, like it actually looks really pretty on the skin. I think it's really nice. So I think I'll share my favorites with you guys. This blush right here, this Lottie London one in Haze, I absolutely love. I think it's really, really pretty color. And I feel like it just gave me this like really pretty pink flush. I also think this Fantasy Makers Wet n Wild in Seeing Rainbows is really, really beautiful. I think that's like such a pretty blush topper. It's giving me such a pretty like sheen to the cheek. So I really like that. I'm also really impressed with this mascara. I think the mascara is done, considering I have no primer on, it's done really, really well. I mean, my eyes are like it's like a very minimal eye makeup look. So, you know, it's not like they're super dramatic, but like if you're just looking for like a quick mascara that does good that you don't need a primer with, I think this is really great. This lip combo right here, I absolutely love. So I would highly recommend the lip liner. It lasts all day long. It's so, so good, does not feather. This lipstick is so pretty. I love it. It's shiny. The color is so gorgeous and it's such a nice texture. So I think it's like $2. So I think for the price, it's amazing. And then also this lip gloss, like super shiny, super sparkly. And then I do think this lip balm was really, really good. And I think that if I had a better tan, this bronzer would actually be really beautiful because it's a really nice color. Unfortunately, you can probably see how red my eyes are. If I get up really close, can you guys see? Probably not. My eyes are really, really red. Once I sprayed this on my face, I noticed that my eyes were starting to get a little bit irritated and they've been feeling like kind of sore ever since. So I think that this the spray for my face, even though it did give me a really beautiful glow, it is definitely bothering my eyes. My eyes look really, really irritated. So I'm gonna keep this to just put on my chest because it has given me a really gorgeous glow on my chest. I think it'd be really pretty on the legs in the summer, the shoulders, the arms. So I am gonna keep it for that, but for my face and my eyes, I think that one's probably a no-go. And then these nails, I actually have this pair on right now that I've had on now for, I think it's been like a week and a half. They've held up so well and they're like $5. They're like $5.94 or something like that. They're so cute. I absolutely love them. I also got this color, which is like this fun neon pink. So these are the same brand, Salon Perfect. They go on really easily, they last really well, and they're really, really fun. So I would highly recommend those if you're looking to just grab some in store or, you know, a Walmart pickup order. They're under $6 and they are super pretty. I forgot to tell you, this is an e.l.f. sponge. I love them, they're amazing. This is really impressive. I think for the price, you really can't beat it if you're looking for some like nice natural colors. Like some good natural neutral tones. You got a nice mix of mattes and shimmers. It's actually like really, really pretty. So I think this is definitely something that would be worth picking up if you're looking for like a good affordable palette. The way that it went in was really nice. And then those brow pencils I use all the time, so I would highly recommend those anyway, because that's my like everyday go-to eyebrow combo.